afternoon, guys. Welcome back to the channel. I am here with a bit of a different video today, a little bit different from the last video that I uploaded, which was a little bit of a boozy birthday weekend, but I'm fully recovered from that and I actually have my voice back, which is really, really good. But today is a very miserable, rainy old day, so I just feel like getting into my pajamas, cozying up and doing a little bit of skincare. And I wanted to do a skincare video for a while now because I often sort of get questions about what I do for my skincare routine. I am blessed to have quite clear skin, which I'm really lucky to have. However, my skin has not always been clear, and therefore I wanted to show you the products that I have been using for probably about 2 and a bit years now, and they have honestly saved my skin. So I use products from One Skincare range, and that is a range called Tropic Skincare, and I feel like a lot of you might not have heard of the products because they aren't like available in shops. You can't just go in and walk into a shop and buy one. You have to go online, and I won't go into too much detail because it will bore you, but it's basically done in a pyramid structure. So it's kind of like you have sellers, so you have to sort of go through the like ambassadors of the company, and my mum actually is an ambassador of Tropic Skincare. However, I was actually the one to find the skincare products first. It's a bit of a weird story, but basically I was a member at a gym called Anytime Fitness, and they were doing a bit of a competition. So all you had to do was write your contact details down and put it into a box, and you would be put into this sort of competition to win like a pamper evening with a Tropic Skincare ambassador. So I got a really random phone call one evening saying that I had won this pamper evening, and honestly I don't even remember entering the competition. So I was a bit skeptical of it. I was a bit like, okay, that's really crazy. And she basically told me that I needed to get together like a group of women or a group of girls for this pamper evening, get some nibbles together, get some champs on the table, and she was going to come round to my house and basically tell us all about the products and, you know, do a demonstration on myself. So at first I was kind of like, well, this is definitely just a bit of a selling technique, which, you know, it is, but also it turned out to be a really, really lovely night. And we all absolutely loved the product. So I ended up buying the full range that evening and genuinely have not looked back since. It has really, really improved my skin. And then basically, long story short, but my mum went on to become a Tropic ambassador too. And what I'm gonna do is insert her like ambassador link in the description box. So if any of you guys are interested in like having a look at the products or even purchasing some products for yourself, then please go through my mum's link. Obviously she does receive a little bit of commission, but it also really like supports her name with the company as well. So what I thought I would do is just basically do my skincare routine and kind of just chat through it as I do it. So the first thing I'm going to do is just tie my hair back, and I really apologise, but I'm probably going to end up looking like a little bit of a bloke, but I'd rather that than get it in my hair. So, and just as a little PS, normally like my skincare routine takes literally about 5 minutes in the evening because girl, I ain't got time. But I wanted to show you as many things in the range, so I thought I would do like the long skincare routine. Like this is the skincare routine that I do when I kind of have a day at home and I'm just wanting to chill out and like pamper myself. So that is what I'm gonna do. And I've also got a couple of new products for my birthday that I haven't yet tried. So I'm gonna try those out as well. So I might just need to like look on the backs of the bottles to actually see what I'm supposed to be doing with it. So to start off with, I have got this one. Now this is like the staple of the range. It is the Smoothing Cleanser, and basically it's in the name, it's a cleanser, and this is the thing that I use to actually get my makeup off and then cleanse my face as well. So I have no makeup on at the moment currently. However, When I do have makeup on, I just grab like a little cotton pad and then I just do a couple of pumps on the cotton pad and then just literally, that's blocking the light, and then literally just take my makeup off like a makeup remover. However, I'm just going to use it as a cleanser for now. So if I open that up, all I'm going to do is literally 2 pumps of the cleanser. All of these products are completely natural and they're also really environmentally friendly. They're all vegan as well. You can see on the bottom of the pump, it has the little vegan sign, so it's vegan. I've just got a little bit on my hand and then I'm just gonna literally rub it in. So I'm not even gonna use water yet. I'm gonna rub it in. I have actually got my eyebrows drawn on, so I'm just gonna rub around as I will be completely bold. Oh god, I thought I went over it then. It feels a bit weird doing this in the camera, but needs must. So I'm just gonna rub it all in. And I don't know about you, but I stopped using flannels years ago. I just found that they were more dirty than using your hand. So that is all rubbed in, and then I'm literally gonna rinse it straight off. So BRB. I don't know like if any skincare people will be watching this and will tell me off this. Like I don't even know if it's right or wrong. But I never tend to dry my face with a towel. Like once I've washed it, I always try and let it air dry a little bit because again, I find that towels tend to be dirty. So I just sort of normally like wash my face, then I'll probably brush my teeth and do any other bits, and then by that time my face will be dry. Okay, so next thing that I'm gonna use, and this is something that I only use like maybe once a week. Oh my gosh, I felt like my bagel nearly came up. This is something that I probably use like maybe once a week, if that, and it is a deep hydration face mask. And we all know I'm a little bit obsessed with face masks. So this is like a must in my little wash bag. And it says it's a soothing cooling mask, and the idea is that it literally puts all the hydration back into your skin. I am someone with really dry skin, so this is perfect for me. They do also have a couple of other face masks in the range, like little pots like this, which I'll see if I can insert some pictures, and they're designed for other things. However, this is the one that I always use, and it says it's made naturally with wild Australian super berries and resurrection flower extract. I mean, that sounds like a bit of me. So I will point out as well the fact that I have already exfoliated my skin this morning. I tend to only exfoliate my skin 2 to 3 times a week. Otherwise, I find that I literally break out in spots. One thing I will say, and I've said this before many times, and I don't want to come across as some sort of skincare expert because I'm just not, but I always found that when my skin got bad, the temptation would be to scrub it and put serums on it and like wash it and put like a load of crap on it, and it would just make it so much worse. So I would just recommend to anybody that is sort of struggling with like uneven skin or acne or spots, just try not to scrub and exfoliate too many times a week. That's all I would say. But this is a product that I absolutely love. I love them all, but I love this one especially. And it's called the Face Smooth, and it is just a exfoliator. So this one is made naturally with acai berry extract, macadamia oil and bamboo silica. I don't know what any of those things are, but they're natural and they're meant to be really good. But basically, the only way I would describe this texture is it's like sand particles. Would you call it sand particles? Maybe just sand. It's like got little grains of like sand on it, and it leaves your face radiating and so smooth. Like when I do my exfoliator, I genuinely get excited because my skin is so clear and so smooth after. And I'll see if I can show you the texture of it. I probably won't be able to, but I actually leave this in the shower because I always find when I exfoliate my skin, like the sand and stuff just like tends to go everywhere, and I don't feel like I can wash it off very well. So whenever I have a shower, I keep this in the shower so then I can just exfoliate my skin, then do my shampoo and conditioner, and then I always just like wash it off afterwards. So I don't know if I can show you the texture. I feel like this is not gonna work. I don't know if you saw that at all, but it's grainy and it's really good exfoliator. Anyway, moving on because I am chatting so much. But I'm going to basically apply this little face mask, and this is one that you use, it says leave for 20 to 30 minutes, but normally I just leave it for about 15 minutes, or just like put it on and do some chores or something. And it's the only thing with this one, the only thing I would say is that I love a peel off mask, because you can just like peel it off and you don't have to worry about coming back to the bathroom and washing it all off. But you know, you can't fault it, it's amazing. And honestly guys, when it says it's a cooling mask, genuinely, I don't know what it's got in it, but when you put it on, it genuinely feels like it's cooling your face down. So this is a great one for the summer. And I just apply a really thin layer, kind of in the T section. I feel like I'm doing a bit of a bad job of it. I can't even see. Guys, you need to try this, because, oh, it just leaves you looking like a goddess. When Dan gets home from work, he better appreciate me and my beautiful skin. Right, so I'm gonna leave this for probably about 20 minutes. I'm gonna go and finish off watching my Netflix series. If you guys are watching The Money Heist, then you will know when I say it is incredible. So I'm gonna go and finish my episode, and I will be back. Right, so I am back, if this camera will blooming stay. I don't know if something weird just happened with my camera, but I feel like it might have cut off. I might watch this back and it didn't, but it might have, and I would be really annoyed if I didn't say anything. But if it did cut off, I have just taken my face mask off. I am glowing, and I am about to put the next product on. Please hair, hold it together. My hair is like in that weird awkward phase where it's like too long to have flapping about and too short to actually stay in a hair bubble. I mean, I don't know if you can see, but you see, look at that pony. Absolutely pathetic. What is this hair bit doing? Right, we're going again. We're going again. Seriously? Oh, I've decided that I am going to be growing my hair back out again, because I just look at girls with long hair and they look gorgeous, and I just feel like sometimes I look like a little boy, so we're growing it back out. Right, next product. Okay, we're in. I'm so sorry about this look. I feel like I should have gone for a bit more of a glamorous look, but we're real life over here. So the next product is this Blue Lagoon. That's the name on it. Oh no. It's not Blue Lagoon, it says Pure Lagoon. As you can tell, this is one of my new products that I got for my B-Day, and it's one that I've been... Are you freaking joking me? Okay, you just stay down there. And it's one of the products that I've been hinting at my mother to purchase for me. Obviously, because my mum is a bit of an ambassador, I do tend to get products for free every now and again, which is very generous of her. So this is one that I really, really wanted, and my skin doesn't necessarily tend to break out in spots. It tends to go like that, you know, that uneven skin tone that everybody doesn't want. Yeah, that's what my skin tends to do. So this is like a blemish, that is a mouthful, blemish prevention serum, and I did actually use this for the first time last night. So it's not my first time using it because I couldn't wait, but oh, it's so good on your skin. And it says on the back, I'll just read it out. This lightweight serum works to regulate sebum, I don't know how you say it, something production, and optimize your skin's natural flora to give you a clearer, smoother complexion. And all you are supposed to do is, it's just this little, what do you call this? Scientists, you will know what this is called. This little squeezy thing. I just give it one squeeze, and then it says 3 drops, but normally it comes out quite quick. Okay, we'll just have more than 3 because we're worth it. And then I just rub it in all over my skin, and I was a little disappointed because it doesn't actually have much of a fragrance, but I have to tell you, it is really, really nice on the skin, and the best thing about it is it's not too oily, because I cannot stand serum that is oily, because why would you want oily skin? I don't know, you tell me. Anyway, that is all on now, and that is a bit of a base coat, so I'm just gonna let that soak in. I feel like, what even is that bit of hair? It's just like take my little mohawk, is that what you call it? Mohawk? I'm so glad that I have a boyfriend, because if I was single I would be in a really, really desperate state. And the next thing I'm gonna put on is this. Now this is the moisturizer. So this is called Skin Feast. What an amazing name for a moisturizer. So it says on the back that it is packed with 20 plant oils and extracts to nourish and feed your skin for a healthy glow. So this is a bit of a staple in the range. Obviously it's a moisturizer. It's one that you can use any time of the day. With any of the serums as well. So obviously today I've gone with the blemish that is a mouthful. I've gone with the blemish prevention serum. However, there are two of the serums that I've got anyway. One that I will be using again in a minute. However, I've got this Alexa oil, which is really, really good. I've used a lot of this in the past, especially when I was like really struggling with my sort of like breakouts. And it actually says on the front of it that it's age defying, but it is also a really, really good serum to get moisture back into the skin. And again, basically you just do a couple of drops on the hand and then just rub it into the face. And then I don't normally use this one in the morning because it is slightly oily. So it is one that I probably tend to use in the evening when I'm not too bothered about anyone seeing me with like oily skin. When I say oily, I don't mean oily, I mean like more shiny. It is a bit of a shiny serum. However, this one is the one that I'm going to be using in a second, and this is the Super Greens serum, and it's one that I've had for a while, but don't tend to use like loads, but it is a really, really good one. And it sounds really weird, but it does smell of like, I guess like kale or vegetables, but it's kind of a refreshing, you feel like it's like a health kick sort of smell. It's really, really nice, and it's a nutrient boost oil, and it's basically, it says on the back, a shot of antioxidant rich greens that supports your skin's natural defenses for your healthiest complexion ever. And again, it's just like getting a load of the good stuff into your skin. It's a really good one. However, first I'm just gonna put a couple of pumps of the moisturizer onto my skin. So you only need a tiny bit. Like I used to go so overboard with the products and just like do loads of pumps and just think more is more, but it's not. And my mum always used to tell me off. And the products would go A, so quickly, and B, you just don't need that much. So 2 pumps, and then I'm just gonna rub it into the skin over the Pure Lagoon serum. And I just realised I nearly forgot the vitamin toner. So this one is amazing if you're going on holiday or if it's like a hot day. It is so damn refreshing. Obviously today it's raining, probably isn't too necessary, but also it's really good for the pores. And I'll tell you a funny story that really wasn't funny at the time, but it is definitely funny looking back on it now. When I was probably 17, 18, I don't know, young and vulnerable and stupid, I went on holiday with one of my ex-boyfriends, and we ended up, this was in the UK as well, it was like the UK summer, ended up falling asleep on the beach. No sun cream on, nothing, completely exposed to the sun. We were asleep for probably about 3 hours, and I have never been so sunburned in my life. And I know everyone gets sunburned on holiday, but this was like a next level sunburn. To put it in perspective, I had blisters across my forehead there, like all blistering, and I won't show you obviously, but all across here, like my bikini line, there I have scars from the sunburn. It was that severe. I had sunstroke, like I could not even go out of we were in a caravan, I could not leave the caravan for the first few days because I was shivering and shaking, and the whole holiday was ruined. Like this was like day 1 of a 2-week holiday, and the whole of the rest of the holiday I couldn't even put like a top on. I was in that much pain. But where I'm going with the story is this literally saved my ass, because not only is it amazing for the skin on your face, but it also happens to be amazing for cooling down sunburn. So I was spraying this like all holiday, and it was really cooling my skin down. So it's probably one to have if you're prone to a bit of sunburn. But again, this is me doing the full Monty skincare routine. I don't do this every single night because I ain't got time for that. So basically, I'm just gonna spritz this over my face, and it's just great for the pores. Oh yeah, that was nice. Oh, I feel so refreshed. Okay, and to finish off, finally, this little skincare video are the Super Greens. So again, only a tiny bit is needed for this, as your face goes a slight tinge of green. So I'm just gonna put a couple of drops on and rub it all in. And I do, in a weird way, like I do really like the smell of it. It is a bit kaely, but it's actually really nice. And we're just gonna rub that in. And again, I probably, if I was going out, I'm actually staying in for the rest of the sort of day now, but if I was going out, or if I was like about to like put my makeup on or something, I probably wouldn't use the Super Greens, just because again, it's not oily, it's just a little bit shiny like any serum is. I probably would use the Pure Lagoon because it's just so light. However, you can tell that I'm a little bit shiny. It does go, pardon me, what is wrong with me? It does go sort of less shiny after about 20 minutes. But also, like, I really don't like doing a full skincare routine and then putting a load of makeup over the top. I just feel like it defeats the object of it all. So yeah, that is on now, and I'm feeling blooming good. I will just show you as well one more product. Sorry guys, I know this is dragging, but this is the night moisturizer. It's called Skin Dream, and basically it's just the one that you would put on in the evening. I'm not too sure what the difference is between the daytime and the nighttime one. Yeah, I'm not too sure what the difference is basically, because I'm not a skincare expert, but I just know that this is the one that you put on in the evening time. So yeah, that is kind of about everything. I'm probably gonna take my hair down now so I don't end this vlog looking like a little boy. But yeah, that is my skincare routine. I know it kind of seemed like it went on forever a little bit, but I was talking loads, and also that is like the full range, if you like. There are other products that Tropic do. They do makeup and stuff as well. Like the makeup is pretty sick, to be fair, but I'm not going to show you that now. Normally, probably in the evening, if I was just doing like a quick skincare just before bed, I would be using, I don't know where the lid's gone for that, but I would be using the smoothing cleanser to take off my makeup and then do a cleanse again after. I would probably use one of the serums, so maybe this one if it was the morning, and this one if it was like the evening, and then I would put like my Skin Feast on, or my nighttime moisturizer. So I would probably only use about 3 products at a time, but I've just gone all out and like pampered myself right now, and I'm gonna go back to bed and sleep, because this rain, I don't know about you, but it makes me so miserable. So I've got some client programs to write as well, which I really love doing, so I'm gonna do that. But yeah, thanks guys so much for watching. I hope this did help. If you are someone that is really struggling with clearing up your skin and you feel like you are at a dead end, I am not just saying this because I use them and because my mum works for the company, but genuinely, I would honestly highly recommend the skincare. It really has transformed my skin, and I will insert a picture to show you just how much my skin cleared up. Now obviously, if you can see, I'm not trying to sound big-headed at all, but my skin is very, very clear, and it is down to the skincare products. So Tropic, thank you guys, you've honestly saved my skin. So yeah, I'm gonna leave the link below in the description box. Please do feel free to just have a little browse on the website. They have got loads and loads of products. The ones that I've shown you today are probably the ones that I would highly recommend the most just to get started. I may well do another video. There are a couple of other products that I would absolutely love to show you guys, and also maybe I will do some makeup. Even though I'm rubbish at makeup, as you would have seen if you saw my get ready video with me, it was a little bit pants. But yeah, so I will stop babbling on now. I feel like I've got verbal diarrhea because I've just been stuck inside the house all day. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please feel free, or please just do subscribe and like, because it really supports the channel. And yeah, I will see you in the next one.